Hello, beautiful people. Welcome once again to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so happy to be with you guys once again. I hope this stay-at-home syndrome is not affecting you guys, right? I hope you are still staying fit. I hope things will get better very soon, and yeah, we can be able to return back to our normal lives. Anyways, today's video is a very special one, an interesting one. I will be talking to you guys today on what Malaysians think about Nigerians. This is not really an experimental one, but this is based on my personal experience, okay? Like I've been traveling around and, I've schooled here, I've done my master's here, and I'm starting my PhD very soon. So yes, I've had some experiences in Malaysia with Malaysians. So if you want to enjoy this video, just stay tuned to the very end, and you make sure you drop your comments, share the video, like, and let's get going right now. Okay, welcome back. So what do Malaysians think about Nigerians? What is the perception of Malaysians about Nigerians? Not Nigerians generally, but Nigerians in Malaysia, in their country. One thing you need to know is that not all Malaysians actually recognizes Nigerians. Although from my experience so far, I think most of them are able to detect that, yeah, you are black. Once they see you are black, they may feel that you are a Nigerian. But on the other hand, I also noticed that many Malaysians actually generalize African. You understand? I even did an experiment some months ago, or maybe, I don't know if it's up to a year now, but some months ago, you can check on my channel, where I actually asked Malaysians and some other foreigners in my school, some questions about Africa. And I noticed that many of them did not really have enough knowledge about it. Some of them even thought that Africa is a country on its own. Whereas I had to educate people and told them that Africa is actually a continent like Asia. For example, you have Asia now, then you have Malaysia, you have China, you have Thailand, and all those countries, Singapore, under one big Asia, right? And even under the Asia, you also have different sections, right? Or segments, okay? Like you have Southeast Asia, something like that. Also in Nigeria, we also have different subcontinents. Like we have West Africa, we have North Africa, we have South Africa, and all this. In fact, South Africa, of recent, in one of my travels, I was discussing with a Grab driver, and he was even thinking that South Africa is actually just South Africa, you understand? And I was not trying to explain to him that no, South Africa actually has a country called South Africa, and they also have the subcontinent, right? A part of the continent that are what? South Africans. So yeah, that's just an introduction for you to have a little geographical knowledge about Africa, where I come from. Anyways, back to my own experience. What do Malaysians think about Nigerians? This question is very tough, guys. And I didn't want to put the title in such a way that may hurt people, because people may not really understand my perspectives. So yeah, I think that title is okay. Some people actually see Nigerians, and there's a reason why I put Nigerians and not generally Africans. Some people actually have the perception that Nigerians are into some things that are not good. Maybe they feel a majority of Nigerians are actually doing things that are illegal or that are not right, okay, especially in this country, Malaysia. There are some topics that are hot, and we don't need to run away from that topic. Because, for example, somebody like me, what really made me start my YouTube channel, apart from God's direction, is actually the fact that I wanted to bring a relationship between we, the Africans, and Malaysians, and to show you that there are actually good people, in fact, many good people that are doing the right thing in your country. I have a lot of fans on my YouTube channel that are Malaysians. Many of you are Malaysians, and you have been following even before I had a challenge with my channel. Like, you have been following, you have been supporting, and some of you are still following me till this time. That shows that you guys actually have a lot of love for everybody. I feel from what I've experienced so far on my channel, you guys actually don't care whether you are black, whether you are this, whether you are that. Like, you have been following me and I appreciate that. But on the other hand, I also have some experiences with one or two people, and I don't really blame people a lot because I try to also understand what people have gone through or the ideology they have about my country or about my people before I make conclusions. There was a Malaysian I discussed with, a lady in my school, a Malay lady one time. She was in, like, I think year 1 or so then. So I was just, then I was still doing my master's at University of Malaya, and I was trying to, like, relate with people, especially Malaysians, to be able to at least let it not be like I came to Malaysia and I just met foreigners and I went back the same way. You get the point now. So this person told me a story. She didn't tell me initially, but later when she saw that this one is a genuine person and, he has nothing negative in his hands and stuff like that, then I started asking some questions and I found out why she was actually acting that way. Not only there are other Malaysians who later became my friends who actually did not want to talk to me. And I was wondering, then when I was in school, we usually use the school bus, right, to move around. So I tried to interact with people because I'm a very friendly fellow. I tried to make friends, especially with Malaysians, but I noticed that some of the Malaysians were actually deliberately shifting away from me. Are you getting the point now? But when I went closer to them and I tried to discuss, there was one particular experience in the bus. I had to, like, talk to the guy and I said, hey, how are you? I tried to start the conversation and I was like, where are you from? Then I noticed that the guy started smiling. Malaysians smile. They love smiling a lot. Then he started smiling. Before you know it, he started talking to me. He was asking me, where am I from? I told him. I was expecting him to be like, oh, Nigerian. Then keep quiet. But no. Even though he was reacting somehow before, but when I started the conversation and he noticed that this guy is intellectual, this guy may be good, and we started talking and we became friends, you see? So what I'm saying is that I didn't conclude based on the reactions of some of the Malaysians to me, but rather I tried to draw closer to them. Now, another thing is that some Malaysians, maybe they have had bad experience before with some people. It may not necessarily be just Nigerians, but the color is the same, right? I know that there are some Nigerians that are not doing what is right, but not all. And those percentage are the ones that have been projected and people feel like, these guys are not doing what is right, and so all Nigerians are the same. They cheat people, they do this, they do that. You get the logic now. So it's a little bit difficult to try to create this relationship between the Nigerians and the Malaysians. There was a time in this country when it was like, these people are doing so bad things. All these people, some of them are illegal here, some of them are this, some of them are that. Whether you are a Malaysian, whether you are international, whether you are anything, you must look at people based on who they are. Don't conclude just because of the color or because of the nationality. I've noticed sometimes when some people ask me, even when I'm traveling around, where are you from? I say I'm from Nigeria, and I notice it, but I'm still friendly, you understand? I still maintain my smiles. I am still friendly to them, but the people begin to change. The reaction is a little bit changing. And it's like, oh, Nigeria. And the tempo goes down. But when I ask them first, where do you think I'm from? They will say, America, Europe, UK, and all those kind of things. But I cannot be telling lies, right? Yeah, no matter what, no matter the situation, my passport, which is this one, as you can see, what passport can you see here? Is from the what? Federal Republic of Nigeria, and this is what brought me to Malaysia. So I cannot deny the fact that I am a Nigerian, and I also want to let you know that there are many Nigerians that are doing the right thing in your country, Malaysia. In fact, very soon you will start seeing some of the videos when things come back to normal, which is one of the major goals of this channel actually, because there are very legal people, if there's any word like very legal, in this country who are Nigerians also, who are Africans, who are foreigners, that I would love to actually interview, Even some of them actually married locals. There are some that I've discussed with who are actually willing to be interviewed on my channel, but because of the CMCO, because of the corona issue since when it started, there was no opportunity to bring them up to the channel. So you see, some of them are settled, some of them are married, some of them have businesses here, registered, and they are legal. I've showed you the restaurant I went the other day. That's a legal person. He married a local here and is living a good life. I've seen their kids, very beautiful children. Although the kids decided to resemble their mother, you understand? I will still interview them fully. That's the Nigerian restaurant I went to one of these days when things are normal. I've seen others also like that, who I'm going to actually go out and try to bring them to the channel so that we can create a relationship between Nigerians, between Africans and Malaysians. I had an experience which I've actually discussed with you all on this channel previously, where I was traveling for my normal shooting of videos and all that, and I got to a train station and I needed information, right? I know normally other Malaysians will respond to me and all that. So I saw this Malaysian fellow, an husband and wife. Let me tell you the scenario. The husband didn't want to listen to me. In fact, when I tried to communicate, so the wife was touching the husband, who are both Malaysians. The husband was trying to, do like this. I said, why? In my mind. But the wife was even trying to actually talk to me and give me the direction or whatever, because I asked for a direction in a polite manner. Please, do you know if this train is actually, you understand? I'm going to somewhere. It's not just a normal train station, but I'm going to a place. But I wanted to find out really if I was in the right place at that time. Normally, other Malaysians have answered me very freely and all that. But this guy or this man was running away somehow. The wife was even tapping him, and I was still, the wife was talking to him like, answer him now. You understand that kind of thing? But yeah, that was how it went. So you see, people are different. And at the same time, I have gone to places where Malaysians treated me very, very well. In fact, I would like to say that 90% of Malaysians that I've met are so friendly. This is not a joke. Like I've told you, I am somebody that speaks truth. If you go to the bio of this channel, you see that I am sincere, positive. I am positive, I am simple, and I am sincere. And that's what I preach. That's what I preach. So I try to actually say the truth. As you can see, I balance the equation in this video. Sometimes some Malaysians may look at you somehow weird. Why some of them, when they hear that, oh, you are from Nigeria, you're from Africa, they are very happy with you, right? They don't really care. Even though they might have had some things in the news, they might have had that maybe these people are doing this, or they might have even had some experiences in their neighborhood. Because truly there are people that are actually misbehaving, but we should not look at them as a race. We should look at them as individuals. We should look at them from a personal perspective, like this person, not this nation, not this color, not this country. And if we do that, the world can be a better place. But in general, I think Malaysians are still very matured. Malaysians are not too racist. Yes, because if you compare to some other countries, you hear of different cases, right? But here, Malaysians, I can't even say Malaysians are racist, because they are really friendly people. They are loving, they are welcoming. They really want to, entertain you, take care of you, and it's something to emulate. I would like to say something that really touched my heart a lot. When I went to Johor, I traveled to Johor, I had an experience there. Yes. And what even made me to go to Johor, I actually planned to go there before, but I was just postponing and all that. But one of my subscribers, who is a Malaysian, and I believe he's watching me now, thank you so much, Abang, actually reached out to me. I was surprised. Initially, I didn't want to even respond because I was not sure who was that. But a Malaysian reached out to me from my email, legit, and I saw, okay, this should be a legit person. And I contacted the fellow, and he came. This is some months ago I'm talking about. He actually drove down to my house, in front of my house, to pay me a visit. And we went to take Tariq together. He's in my channel, if you guys see. And we discussed a lot of things privately, which I didn't even bring on my channel. He was very open, and we talked, to a large extent. Later, I found out that he was actually based in Johor. And I said, okay, I'm going to travel to Johor for my video, but also I will let him know that I'm coming to Johor. And when he heard from one of my videos that I'm actually coming to Johor, he said, oh, brother, that if I come to Johor, I should please contact him. So this guy said I should please what? Contact him when I get to Johor. And I will tell you, when I got to Johor, before going to Johor, I actually contacted him that I'm coming to Johor. He was so happy. And when I got to Johor, I contacted him and he negotiated with some of his colleagues or his friends. That was the person that you saw taking me around when I was in Johor. So tell me, are Malaysians really bad? Malaysians are not bad. Malaysians are actually welcoming. Some of them is just because of what they have taught or what they have even experienced, in the past. But still, that doesn't make them generalize everybody or every Nigerian as bad. Also, you have seen Malaysians and married Nigerians I've mentioned to you before, other Africans. So this shows that we are creating some relationship gradually between the African community and the Malaysian community. And I hope this will last and pass the test of time. For me, I love Malaysia so much. I love Malaysians so much. And I believe that Malaysians actually welcome Nigerians into their country. The only thing is, when you are coming here, please come as a legit person. Don't come with a bad mindset, because there are bad people everywhere from different nationalities. And I stand with the truth. I have done a video on my channel about the do's and don'ts, of foreigners generally if you are in Malaysia. Of course, if you decide to break the law, you will be caught up, or the law will catch up with you. So let's ensure that we ourselves portray, a positive side, portray ourselves as good citizens from any country you are coming from, not only Nigeria, any country you are coming from all over the world. If you are in a foreign country such as Malaysia now, as I am a foreigner, and all foreigners watching me, we are also foreigners here, let's ensure we educate ourselves and we do the right thing. I've always stood with the truth, and I will continue standing with the truth. I hope every one of us get our heart desires at the end of time. Anyways, to round up this video, I would like to tell you about my supervisor, which you may be watching me as well. My supervisors. Yeah, my supervisors are Malaysians. They are Malay. Two of them. And, they are so good. And when they saw the kind of person I am, they know that this guy is reasonable. We became very good friends right from the onset of my master's program till I finished my master's. And now again, I will start my PhD very soon. They are still my same supervisors. They have been so good, and we have had good relationship. We have never had any challenge. We have never had any problem. In fact, when the heat of the corona was there, my main supervisor was always checking on me to ensure that I was doing very fine. And I'm not the only Nigerian or African student she have, I believe. She has another one, and she has also been good to everybody, all our international students. So you see, with that, what do you think? Malaysians are really good. If you are having problem with any Malaysians, maybe as a Nigerian or as an African, then you need to check up very well. And also, you need to find out that person, because personalities differ. But from what I have seen so far, majority of Malaysians are actually on the good side. They are welcoming. That one is not even questionable. They are welcoming, they are loving, and I love Malaysia. And I welcome every Nigerian who is coming here legitimately. I have to say that clearly. Yes, legitimately. You are welcome to Malaysia. When you come with a good mind and you're coming to do the right thing, you will enjoy this country. I've never had problem with the police. I don't know, I hear some stories, but I've never had problem with them. I've even seen them. I pass by them and I even greet them and we smile together. I wave them. I've never had any problem with them. And I don't use any extra power apart from the power of God. So yes, so far you are valid and you have the visa valid, you are welcome to this country. Thank you so much for watching. I would like to know your suggestions. I know this is a very hot topic. I would like to know your suggestions, whether you are a Nigerian, whether you are international, whether you are Malaysian. Please comment down below. Let us interact together. And let me know what other topics you will love me to bring up in this sit-down series. If I have the opportunity to go out, I will still go out and shoot beautiful places for you and try wonderful foods. What other food do you want me to try? Malaysian foods, other country foods in Malaysia? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will arrange them together and I will bring those videos for you. Also, before I round up finally, I put a poll on my community section where I asked you guys if you want me to come live. So you can still comment here. If you want me to come live one of these days, maybe on our next schedule, maybe on Friday, I'm supposed to upload a video. But if you want it to be a live session, let me know. And if we have many people that want it, then we will have a live section where you can ask me questions directly, and I will answer you all your questions you want to know about me. Bolu, ask me in the live session, and it will be a beautiful one. Thank you so much once again. I love you guys so much, more than my heart can take. Make sure you stay positive, stay safe. In times like these, unprecedented times, we need to stay safe and stay united. I love you guys so much. Till then, don't let anybody steal your joy. Much love and God bless you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.